Huh? You sprained your back? Are you serious? I couldn't believe my dad for a second. My name is Tsukasa Nita. My family was running a small local restaurant. It was small, but it was loved by the locals. My parents made me help them since I was little, so I was really good at cooking by the time I started going to university. My cooking skills were almost equivalent to those of professional chefs. That being said, the owner of the restaurant is my dad. However, and what are you gonna do about the restaurant?
About that, we're thinking about going on a trip to a hot spring. We thought it would be nice if we could spend some time relaxing there, you know? It's like a healing spa trip.
What?
Don't worry. I can assure that you're good. You have Miyabi too. It's gonna be okay.
Hold on. You guys are gonna leave the restaurant to us while you enjoy the hot spring?
'Cause we usually don't have a chance to go on a trip like that. I thought you wouldn't mind because you're on your summer break. We'll be back in a week. So...
I can't believe you guys! The next day, my stupid parents left for a trip. They really left the restaurant to me. What are they thinking? There are customers who are looking forward to come here. I can't just close the restaurant.
It's gonna be fine, brother. We can help each other out as siblings.
But let's be real. We can't manage this with just the two of us.
Right. I think we should call for a help. I've got an idea.
You have?
We should ask Oshiro-senpai for a help. It's okay. I can ask her.
Wait, you're friends with that popular girl?
Not just a friend. We're besties.
Oshiro-senpai was a very popular girl from Miyabi's high school. I went to the same high school as Miyabi until last year, but she was the queen of the school since then. She was a cool-headed girl and always acted so calmly, so she had a good amount of fangirls as well as fanboys. I really wonder if Miyabi's gonna be able to do what she says. I didn't really believe Miyabi when she said that, but on the next day...
I'm Aki Oshiro. Nice to meet you.
You're really here.
Told you. I'm her best friend. She's gonna be staying in our house for a week while she's helping our restaurant. Hug. Miyabi-chan, I can't breathe. Leave me alone.
You're staying here? But wait, aren't you in the final year of your high school? What about the entrance exam? Are you sure you could work here for a week?
It's fine. I've got recommendations from my principals, so it's gonna be easy. Also, I'm a fan of this place. I want to help you guys out when you're going through a tough time. Senpai always comes to this place to eat. That's why we became friends in school, right? Yeah.
Oh, I see. Just like that, we gained the perfect helper for a week while our parents were gone. We started running the restaurant with Oshiro-senpai, but...
Brother, are the dishes for table 3 ready yet?
Just a sec. It's gonna be ready now. For some reason, it was super busy. I saw many regulars, but I never had seen the restaurant this busy.
Miyabi-chan, someone asked me for my number. What should I do in a situation like this? Huh? Which idiot asked you for your number? I have to have a word with them. Just don't punch him in the face.
Oh, so it's all because of Oshiro-san. Oshiro-san was dressed up as a waitress. It had been catching my eyes here and there, but she can make any guy fall for her with that outfit. Maybe people are spreading word of mouth about a pretty waitress. I mean, I would love to be served by a maid like that. What the hell did I just think? I had to concentrate, and the lunchtime was finally over. It was hectic, but we managed it.
Jeez, you must be tired, senpai. Yeah, I'm exhausted.
My little sister Miyabi was used to this, but Oshiro-san looked really tired because it was her first day. Nice work, Oshiro-san. Thanks for your help. You have no idea how much you helped us.
I can manage this, but I don't think I can help you guys enough.
Huh? You did?
But because I'm like this all the time, I couldn't smile very well to the customers. I wish I could be like you, Miyabi-chan. It's okay, senpai. You'll get used to it. But...
She seems like she's troubled. What can I do for her? Oh, I have an idea! Oh, Shiro-san, aren't you hungry? Here, I have a staff meal for you.
Gulp. This omelet rice is for me?
Yes. Now, bon appetit!
Thanks. This is good.
She was no longer the cool-headed girl. She looked so happy eating the omelet rice she was finally acting like her age. Our first day was very successful because Oshiro-san regained her strength after she had the staff meal. She also seemed like she got used to being a waitress. The following 3 days were like a breeze, but I had one problem.
Tsukasa-san, are you busy?
No, I'm just preparing tomorrow's dishes.
I'm hungry. Do you have something to eat?
What? You ate the staff meal like a moment ago.
It's not my fault. Your dishes are too good. I want to eat more.
I wasn't expecting you to be foodie like this. Oshiro-san, here, but you can only taste this, okay?
Yeah. Tsukasa-kun, this is so good.
What? I'm getting some weird vibe from this. Oshiro-san started to come to me frequently because she was addicted to what I made. She always came here secretly so Miyabi wouldn't see this. Apparently, she was the biggest foodie, and she begged me for her food like this every time. I couldn't resist her too because she was so cute when she asked for food. One day, at night, the door suddenly opened in my room when I was about to fall asleep. I was too tired from work. Wait. Oh, Shiro-san.
Miyabi-chan?
Wait. You're sleepwalking. She thinks this is Miyabi's room. I was panicking, but Oshiro-san walked straight towards my bed, where I was, and started lying on the bed with me. Hey, Oshiro-san, wake up! This isn't Miyabi's room!
I can't eat anymore.
She's eating in her dream too?
But I can eat if they are Tsukasa-san's meal. I can eat forever.
Haha, I'm glad you like them that much, but please get out of my bed for now. It was that moment. Whoa! Hey, Oshiro-san!
It's kind of hard, but delicious.
What? She's eating me? Oshiro-san had my forefinger in her mouth, and she was biting on it as if she was eating. I didn't know she was such a glutton.
This is good. It's very chewy. I want to eat more.
Ouch! You're hurting me! Stop! Don't eat me!
Brother, Senpai isn't coming back to my room. Do you know where she...
Miyabi? Wait! You're misunderstanding!
Very delicious. I didn't know you were in a relationship like this with Oshiro-san. I'm sorry to bother you too.
No! You got it all wrong!
I didn't see anything.
And it took an hour to explain what was actually going on to Miyabi, because she completely misunderstood the situation. Meanwhile, I had to give my bed up to Oshiro-san. Even after that, Oshiro-san didn't change at all. Well, actually, she started acting like a spoiled child. Hey, aren't you too close to me?
No, this is normal.
I don't think so. I can't work if you're stuck on me like this. What happened?
I like you, Tsukasa-san.
What? Me? Why is that?
Because you're yummy.
Yummy? You mean my meals? You're not talking about my finger, right?
It was very chewy, and I like that. I thought I wouldn't be able to bite it off.
I never made a staff meal that was chewy. Wait, You were gonna bite my finger off?
I want to eat it more. Do you mind?
I do mind! So I myself had a little trouble like that. But soon after my parents came back from the trip, my dad's back was finally healed by the hot spring. But Oshiro-san kept helping our restaurant, and our restaurant had more customers than ever before. Oshiro-san never broke her character as a cold girl, but customers liked her expressionless customer service.
Well, I didn't think you guys would have a problem running this place. But I wasn't expecting you to do this well. You're amazing, son.
I guess we can leave our restaurant. All up to you now. Everything is gonna be perfect if you marry Senpai, brother.
What? Shut up! I'm not in a relationship with her or anything. Hey, Oshiro-san, say something.
Well, I don't really mind marrying you.
Wait, what are you on about?
Gulp. If you keep on making these yummy staff meals for me, then I'd love to be your wife.
What? Oshiro-san was eating an omelet rice without a care. I wasn't able to tell she was serious because her face remained expressionless. But that was one of the reasons why she was so attractive.
I've done these for you, Ryota. I've got the numbers up already for these resources, so please take care of the rest for me. You can do that, right?
Shizuku Sasaki, my colleague, said coldly and violently put the documents on my desk. We started working at this company together on the same year. She was very beautiful and had a great figure. People even turned around to see her when they walked past her. She was very good at her job too, so she always supported me at work. I have to thank her for doing all the work before me. She was the reason why I could just relax and do my work. I was able to go home on time every day. It's all because of Shizuku-sama's hard work. Everything is going so smoothly and I don't have to work too hard. I was worshipping Shizuku in my mind and started working on the resources that Shizuku had handed over to me.
Ryota is being spoiled by Shizuku-san again.
Jealous of him for having such a talented colleague. I heard that his sales performance is great too because of her. My other colleagues were whispering about me behind my back while I was working, but I was used to it so I didn't think much about them. That night, another relaxing night. I ate dinner in town after finishing my work on time. I was walking down a busy street. That moment, I saw Shizuku getting off a taxi in the main street. Huh? Was she still working? Our office was located on the main street. Shizuku noticed me and our eyes met while I was thinking about what she was up to. You were still working?
What are you doing around here?
Well, I was eating dinner at that restaurant there.
Oh, I'm jealous of you for having so little work to do. I guess you can enjoy your night because of that, but I prefer to be busy than being bored without having anything to do.
Shizuku said and left out a big sigh. Then she walked away to the office. She seemed tired. I was starting to feel a little guilty about everything after I saw Shizuku's tired face. Maybe I should work a little harder from tomorrow. The next day, I was working promptly since the morning because I felt sorry for Shizuku. Shizuku is out right now. I should finish this document for her. I worked on a few documents that were piling up on Shizuku's desk and quickly completed all the tasks. Now I have to go out and visit my clients. I took my neatly made presentation and went to see my clients. I was able to close a deal with them using my presentation skills that I had strengthened during my university years. Well, I think I can go home on time today as well. I was a little busy today though. I went back to the office and I was satisfied to see that I still have some time left until finishing work. It was that moment when I saw Shizuku walking unsteadily into the lobby. Yo, why is she walking like that? Hey Shizuku?
Ryota?
Shizuku! Shizuku collapsed as soon as I called her name. I was able to embrace her before she hit the ground. Hey Shizuku, should I call an ambulance? I was in panic, but Shizuku slowly opened her eyes. Shizuku, you okay?
Yeah, but I feel dizzy.
Maybe you're sick, let's go to the hospital.
Hey, Ryota!
I picked Shizuku up and went outside to get a taxi. Just like that, I took her directly to the hospital. According to the doctor, apparently she was exhausted and she needed to rest. You were really busy these days, I'm not surprised. I made Shizuku sit on the bench in the courtyard of the hospital to make her rest for a little. You should rest more, I think this was your sign.
I want to, but I took days off. Your performance score is gonna go down, and standing of the sales department's gonna go down too. I can't just rest.
Okay, if that's your concern, I'll do my best while you're recovering. Now take a break and rest, okay?
You're gonna do your best?
Yeah, just leave the sales department to me while you're away.
I don't know if I can trust you with that, but since you're motivated to do it, I guess I'll take my break.
Yeah. I smiled and Shizuku quietly smiled too. The next day.
What? Shizuku-san is taking a break?
Shit, this is bad. Our performance is gonna go down this month. I was working vigorously since the morning despite the anxious colleagues. Now this one is done, I have to make a presentation for this next. And then I'll go out to see the clients. I typed on my keyboard and made my presentation in no time. I took the presentation to my boss and went straight out to see the clients. That evening, I can't avoid working overtime. I have to do Shizuku's work too, so it's inevitable I guess. But it shouldn't take too long. I felt a smile on my face as I thought. I sped up and kept on working on the documents. That night, I was visiting Shizuku with some meals.
Ryota.
Oh. I did call her to say that I was visiting, but Shizuku was wearing a very thin dress. I was scared to see her lingeries through it. It didn't have any sleeves and it was also a mini length, so her skin was exposed too. She should be more careful even if it's her room wear. I was panicking secretly, but Shizuku was smiling at me.
I didn't think you'd really come.
I thought you wouldn't be able to make dinner because you were too tired. Also, I have to report on what I did today so you wouldn't be too confused when you come back to work.
That's true. Come on in.
Thanks. She invited me into her living room, so I reported her about what I did today at work. Shizuku had poured me a coffee. So that's about it. Today's work is all done.
So you did everything by yourself?
Yeah.
Right, that's amazing.
Shizuku said so, but she was smiling. I knew she didn't believe that I did all the work by myself. But I enjoyed spending time with Shizuku. It became a daily thing for me to visit Shizuku after work. And finally, Shizuku was able to start working again.
Boss, I'm sorry for taking so long. I'll be working as hard as I can again starting from today.
Oh good, but you don't have to work too hard like you used to.
Huh? You mean you don't need me anymore?
No, it's just that Ryota has finally been making a serious effort. You don't have to work so hard by yourself anymore. I was in the same room because I wanted to hand some documents in to the boss. I was feeling a little awkward when the boss smiled at me. Shizuku was standing next to him while questioning me with her eyes.
So you're saying that the sales department's gonna be fine just because Ryota has been putting some efforts in?
Yeah, you may not know because you were overly protective of him, but he's actually a very skillful guy who's very good at his job.
I can't believe it.
I don't blame you, but he did actually close 3 deals while you were away, the ones that you were struggling with.
What? He closed the deal on those 3? They were tough clients who never said yes.
He did.
He wouldn't be able to do that.
Oh, I forgot that you didn't know. Ryota studied economics at a foreign university. He's really smart and he graduated at the top of the list. His weakness was the fact he lacked in motivation even though he was better than anyone. I'm glad he decided to work harder when you were going through a tough time, the boss said and laughed loudly. Shizuku seemed to have believed him and she was staring at me with her big eyes. Few days later, Jeez, she's staring at me again. She's always looking at me since the day she came back to work. Is she monitoring me? What for? All the questions popped up in my head and disappeared. I don't really want to ask her because it might just be in my mind. If it was, it's gonna be embarrassing. I thought and ignored Shizuku, who was still looking at me to do today's work. That night, I worked hard today again.
Ryota, come with me.
Whoa! Shizuku, who had been waiting for me in the lobby, grabbed my arm. She didn't let me go until she dragged me into her house. Wait, is she angry? I was starting to be scared of Shizuku, who was silent all the way. As soon as I got inside the house, she pushed me further and I was pushed against the wall.
Why did you try hide it?
What are you talking about, ma'am? Shizuku was staring at me. I was talking in the politest way possible because I was afraid of her.
Why did you hide the fact that you were good at your job?
Well, I thought everyone was gonna make me do the work if they knew that I was good at my job.
So that's why you've been lazy until now? I've been observing you for a few days, and now I know it. You're better than me. Why didn't I realize that?
Shizuku put her hand on my shoulders as her head dropped. Hey, I was able to do my work only because you supported me, Shizuku. But I'm sorry that I relied on you too much up until now.
You're so cunning.
Huh? Why are you blushed?
Shut up. Now come over here. I didn't invite you to interrogate you about this.
Huh? Then why did you invite me?
I wanted to thank you for working so hard while I was gone. Sit here and just wait.
I sat down and quietly waited as she said. Shizuku then brought me some amazing meals. She had brought a wine for this too.
Ryota, thank you for covering me while I was away.
Shizuku said, and we toasted to each other. Then we enjoyed our meals. Shizuku kept on drinking wine and she was completely drunk after 2 hours. You should stop drinking now.
No, I don't wanna. I'm with you, Ryota. I wanna enjoy this moment more.
She's so childish and cute. Since Shizuku was always acting like a professional businesswoman, I was surprised to see her acting so innocent like this. I felt my heart skip a beat.
Ryota, you're truly amazing. The person who knows the most often says the least, I guess. You're also so cool for working so hard for a colleague too. I fell in love with you, Ryota. I love you.
Whoa! Shizuku suddenly decided to hug me. She was starting to unbutton her shirt as well, so her cleavage was about to be exposed. Also, her thighs were already exposed. This is bad. My heart was pounding too fast.
Ryota, I love ya.
Hey, whoa! Shizuku kept on leaning on me and I couldn't hold myself upright any longer. I fell and Shizuku fell on top of me. Our faces were so close to each other's and my face was burning. Shizuku was smiling at me.
You smell nice when I'm close to you. I love everything about you, Ryota. Hey, it's the weekend. Let's sleep together.
Shizuku said and put her soft lips on mine. That moment, I felt my brain completely short out.